Welcome to Sensi Digital's Academy channel, and I want to appreciate everyone who has been subscribing to the channel. I want to appreciate you for just giving me thumb up, showing love to this channel. I appreciate you. So today we'll be talking about one of the things that you need to know when you are into sales as a copywriter. People buy things for some reasons, and these are the things I want to teach you today. So I want you to stick with me on this channel. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Give this video a thumbs up, and and smash the button also, so that whenever I release some videos, you will also know about it and go ahead and watch it. One thing I want to talk about today is, why do people buy what they buy? People buy for different kinds of reasons. In fact, human beings are so unique that we have several reasons why we buy a particular thing. So as a copywriter or as a salesperson or somebody who wants to really sell, you must know the reason why people are buying from you. You must know the reason why people are buying some products that they are buying, and that is what is going to help you to take action. That's what is going to help you to know the kind of products you sell. Those are the things you need to do, and that will also help you to be able to sell and sell very well. Number one reason why people buy, I'm going to give you about 6 reasons why people buy. Number one reason why people buy, number one, is necessity of life. People buy because it is necessary. In economics, they say that there are 3 basic needs of human being. Number one is shelter. Number 2 is food. Then number 3 is clothing. Shelter, food, and clothing. Those are 3 basic needs of human being. So anything that you are selling that has to do with these 3 things, people will surely buy it because it is meeting their needs. People must eat, so they must buy food. People must wear clothes, so they must buy. It now depends on how expensive or how cheap it is, but they will surely buy clothes because people must cover their nakedness. And then people must, do things that will give a shelter to them. So those are 3 basic needs. So that's number one reason I'm giving you why people buy, because it's a necessity of life. Whatever has to do with food, with shelter, whatever has to do with clothing, people will buy it. Don't forget that the other video I told you, I said how you can sell massively. You must know what people are willing to buy. That's the only way you can sell. If you sell what people are not willing to buy, there's no way you can sell it. That market will not move. So you must sell what people are willing to buy. That's number one reason why people buy. Number 2 reason why people buy is people buy out of fear. In fact, this one, when I was listening to that, I was like, it is true. People buy out of fear, and that fear is in different forms. Different forms why people buy is in different shades. Somebody who is buying dog, or somebody who is engaging a security guard, or somebody who is buying electric barbed wire around his fence, is doing that out of fear. Fear of what? He doesn't want intruders to come into the house. He doesn't want thieves to come in. He doesn't want unwanted guests to come in. Or somebody who is buying dog to be like a security. They are just scared of intruders into the house, so people must buy out of. That's one reason that people buy. That buying out of fear. Let me tell you another kind of fear that makes people to buy. Fear of missing out. We call it FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out. I give you an example that regards FOMO. FOMO is, somebody's advertising something and the person is saying, okay, this thing can do this thing can do that. And then, the person said, okay, by tomorrow, this thing is going to go up, to be out of stock. The person has been advertising, nobody's saying anything. That day that thing is going to end, you will see a lot of people rushing. Why do they rushing at the end of the day? Because they just feel like, I don't want to miss out on this offer. Because this thing might be helpful to me tomorrow. It may be that thing, the person does not even need it that day. The person does not even need it at that particular time. But because he doesn't want to miss out at that opportunity, he's feeling that, okay, tomorrow this opportunity might be profitable to me, this product might be good to me, or this service might be good to me, so I don't want to miss out. If I miss out, I may pay double, or if I miss out, I may not have the opportunity to have it again. That is fear of missing out. So you see people rushing at the tail end of that advert closure. You will see people rushing. It has happened to me several times. Yeah, if you are the type that you are selling a lot of things, if you are doing advertisement and you are, giving a deadline, okay, this thing is going to end this, the day that thing is going to end, go and try it. You will see a lot of people rushing. They want to buy. Why are they buying at the 11th hour? Because they don't want to miss out on that opportunity. That's what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. So that's 2 reasons why people buy. Number 3 reason why people buy is for comfort. People buy for comfort. People buy something that makes them comfortable. In this life, human beings doesn't want anything that is stressful. Nobody, even me, I don't like stress. Every one of us, we are wired in a way that we don't want stress. The body does not want stress. The body needs comfort. Anything that makes people comfortable, they will buy it. That's why you have waterbed, you have sofas that are so good, you have a lot of things. You have air conditions, you have a lot of good stuff that makes people comfortable. Good house, good this, good that. All of these things is what people want because it makes them comfortable. Now let me give you another example that relates to comfort. Now you have somebody who is looking for how he's going to reduce weight, to keep fit and everything, and then they're advertising, okay, come to the gym, do exercise, do all those things. Human beings does not want anything that make them stressful. Instead of that person to go to the gym, maybe the gym is 5,000 naira per month, just pay and then be part of the coming there once a week or anyhow as the gym owners want it. Instead of paying 5,000 naira to be going there once or 2 times a month, they prefer to pay 20,000 naira on medication that is going to make them keep fit. Why? Because they don't want the stress of going to the gym and running up and down and shaking your body. At the end of the day, your body will be paining you. They prefer to pay 4 times of that 5,000 naira in order to just take a drug. Okay, somebody come and advertise, okay, when you take this drug, you will just reduce weight, it will burn all the fats, blah blah blah. They prefer to pay that money because it's much more comfortable. There's no stress in it. Just take that medicine, everything will just go. That is human beings for you. And as a good copywriter, these are the things you need to know because that's what is going to enhance your sales. That's what is going to make you to sell more. If you know why people are buying the things they are buying, it will help you to know what you are going to sell, and it will also help you to to put up a good advert that will attract them. That's number 3 reason. Now number 4 reason is intimidation. This one is somehow funny. People buy for intimidation. I'm telling you, some people are buying because they want to intimidate their friend, they want to intimidate their neighbor, they want to intimidate somebody, they want to intimidate people just buy because they want to just that kind of show off. I had of a friend who said, she was buying from her friend because she wanted her friend to know that she can afford those things. She will go and buy every time. Just to tell her friend that I'm better than you, I'm richer than you, I have money more than you. That's why the friend kept buying those things. Not buying it because he actually needs it. He's not buying it because he wants to help his friend. He was buying that thing because he just wanted to intimidate that friend that I have money more than you, I can spend it, I'm better than you. All of those stuffs people buy because of that. I'm telling you. Another example in that is some of us that know this kind of small generator that they call I better pass my neighbor. Why did they call it that name? Because that generator, people buy it in a house of this kind of face me and face you house, bungalow that has a lot of rooms. People are rented apartments. You see people who has that generator and they are using it to intimidate their neighbors. You see people going to buy it. Everybody want to belong. Everybody want to show that they can afford it, and you see noise everywhere. That's why they call it I better pass my neighbor, because they are buying for intimidation. It's not because they actually want to buy because they need it. They are buying because they want to intimidate their neighbor, that they can afford it, they are richer, they are better. All of those stuff are one of the reasons why people buy. How many have I talked about now? I think that's 3 now. Then number 4 reason why people buy is people buy out of love. Out of love in the sense that all of those gifts of Valentine gifts, Christmas gifts, wedding gifts, they are all out of love. A mom will see good clothes for the children. Oh, this shoe will size my boy. You go ahead and buy. You are buying out of love for your child. A husband will see clothes that will fit the wife, or shoe that the wife will love, and the husband will go ahead and buy it. He's buying out of love for the wife. Boyfriend can buy for his girlfriend. Girlfriend can buy for his boyfriend. They are all out of love. All of those things people are just buying because of the love they have for somebody. And then you have wedding gifts. People, when you are going for weddings, of course you take a gift along to give the new couple. They are just out of love. So these are the reasons why people buy. A lot of these reasons, the reason why you need to know why people are buying what they are buying, because you use it to your own advantage. It will be to your own advantage. You that is selling it will be to your own advantage. You as a copywriter, when you know the reasons why people are buying, you won't have any problem knowing what to sell, because those are the things that are going to help you to sell what you are selling. Now, the last one I'm going to tell you why people buy is people buy because they want to be recognized. People buy because of desire to be known, desire to be recognized. And I give you an example. There are some people, what they use is iPhone. And that iPhone is not because they want to, it's not because they can afford iPhone, but because they want their friend to recognize them that, I can, this iPhone, I can afford it, you cannot afford it, but I can afford it, I'm better than you. They just want to be recognized. And you see some people, because they are using iPhone, they would like to show the back of that iPhone where you can see the apple, where that apple is, they just want to show that apple picture. Some people, when they buy the Apple laptop, they want to show where that apple is showing. They want to just show off. That's just to be recognized. That's the reason why people buy. I've given you 6 reasons why people buy. When you know all of these things to help you as a copywriter, you will know what to sell. You will know how to sell it. You know how to put up your advert. All of these things are so important. You must know the reason why people are buying. Like I said before, this channel, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you always give it a thumb up so that the video, YouTube can show the video to other people who will need this information that is going to also pay off. Thank you so much.